Hello, love. I was just out running some errands, and I saw that when I got home, I would produce a reading that would fill the table with cards from my handmade oracle deck. Excuse me, I'm okay. All right, so we're working with my combined handmade oracle cards. I've taken a selection out of the giant monster stack that they are. And let's see, what's the message? What's going on? Magic, money, miracles, wealth, and success. Yes, magic, money, miracles, success, and wealth. Magic, money, miracles, wealth, and success. Magic, money, miracles, success, and wealth. What's the message? I got that as a title. So I'm really excited about this reading because that was a great title. Yeah. I was like, oh, I like that title. Sounds great. So just putting some shuffles on the deck. I hope and trust that you've had a great day, that you were able to redirect your point of focus to something that was beneficial, looking at how things were working in your favor, how you got all the green lights. You were the first one in line. Your idea was a hit. Everybody received you with a smile. They were so excited to see you. How, you felt accomplished. You're tired now at the end of your day because you've had a full day, or, you're still sitting in contemplation about the day. But I trust that you've had a good day. I trust that you've been, having been aligned with me in this channel, that you've been focused on how things were working out in your favor. Noticing the little things, the small things. It doesn't matter the size of the things. The fact was the universe was conspiring in your favor because you are touched by pronoia. It's a psychological term, pronoia. Pronoia talks about the opposite of paranoia. Paranoia is the fear that everything is always against you, and pronoia is the knowing that the universe conspires in your favor and everything is working out for you. So if we're going to be touched by some psychological term, what a better term to be touched by than pronoia? I'm just saying, if there's one, how does it get any better than this? You know what I'm saying? Because the fact of the matter is, no matter what's going on in your physical experience, the way you feel is what's going to determine how your day goes. And so I know we all have bad days because you had a bad day. Somebody had a bad day today and they kind of pissed off about what I'm saying. That's okay. I understand, baby. It'll get better. I've had them too. We don't negate those. They actually are extremely beneficial. We've talked a lot about that on a lot of shows. This one is a little bit different energy. This is talking about that pronoic energy. Is pronoic the word? I don't even know. We're just speaking it out the way it comes out. So let's see what is happening in the energy. We're starting in the past, and we have, I'm doing fine. Everything is all right. You figured that out. That no matter what was going on, you had to sit with yourself. I see that you had to sit with yourself and really do an assessment. Because certain things were stressing you. Certain things were stressing you. They were causing you some preoccupation, some worry, some stress. Yeah, and then when you sat and thought about it, you're like, fuck, I remember when I went through this before. I went through this before, and you know what? I got through that just fine. So no matter what, I know I'm doing all right. Everything's fine. I'm doing fine. Everything is all right. Say it whichever way you wanted to. You knew that somehow you were all right. Everything wasn't always evident. There could have been a lot of stress because that definitely came out. But at the end of the day, you knew that you were doing fine and everything is all right. What else? Angel number 1144. You found yourself independent. I heard don't take no for an answer. And the word miracles is here. So is positive thinking. You're ready for the next phase. So when you were going through this stressful stuff, you sat with yourself and you said, you know what? I've been through this before. Everything was okay. I'm so excited that I know, because based off of patterns in my life, when I've been through the most stressful, most difficult things in my life, eventually that shit had to break. And guess what? Things got better. I remember that. And so I'm banking on that's going to happen again because it's a repetitive pattern. Now it's habitual. So I can kind of rely on that. You kept your vibes up. You kept thinking about the time when things would get better. You kept noticing how it was creeping in here and creeping in there, a little bit this day, a little bit that day, a little bit this way, a little bit that way. This turned out to be a highly efficient way to move through difficult energies. No matter what was going on, you reminded yourself that everything was going to be okay. Because you've been through worse before, and honey, you came out still shining. Okay? So whatever was happening, you said, you know what? I'm old enough to have lived enough years to have had these kind of interesting emotional experiences before, where it seems like things just aren't going my way. It seems like I had a bad day. But you know what I would find out every time is that as I move forward, you say to yourself, as I moved forward, the solutions will present themselves. I would find solutions, answers to this. You know, maybe it wasn't about the big life stuff. Maybe it was as simple as, you know, I lost my keys all the time and I would always find them. Okay. That's it. That's working out. Okay. Maybe it was, you know, every time I forgot my jacket, I always turned out that I never was cold. Everything worked out. It was warm where I was at. It was the right time of year. Whatever it was. Why are we talking about somebody's jacket? Who forgot your jacket? What's the next card? I don't know. No strings attached. No strings attached. What happened when you did that was you stopped forming energetic ties to what was. Boom. Did you get that? Do you understand the meaning of that? When we say you stopped forming energetic ties to what was. During those stressful moments in the past, when it was at its worst and you didn't have any of these bright ideas that you do today, you used to say, I am depressed, I am broke, I am poor, I am unable, I am stuck, I am lost. And you claim that because you put the words I am in front of it. Now you're like, I'm okay, I'm doing fine, everything is all right. You've formed a different attachment to a different energy. Do you understand the weight and value of that in your experience? I mean, do you really get it? I hope you do, because if you do, you're going to do it some more again. You know? People form all these mental attachments to stuff by claiming stuff. And you claim that you are all right. You claim that you are doing fine. And guess what? You claim that stuff long enough, the universe must yield in your favor because it's responding to you. It's always responding to you. You go in there and you're all magic money and miracles, wealth and success. Okay, the first few times you say you a little bit shaky voice, not real steady with it. So you started looking at things. It says, don't look for the reason or meaning, give it the meaning. Decide and declare what it all means for you. I'm hearing the phrase, hell in a handbasket. Somebody at one point in your life, you used to look at everything and say to yourself in your head, so only you could hear it. Oh my goodness. You said to yourself, so only you could hear it. It looks like everything's going to hell in a handbasket, or my life is going to hell in a handbasket. You stopped looking at what the appearances were. Don't let the appearances deceive you. Don't let appearances deceive you. Don't judge a book by its cover. Because you started deciding and declaring that no matter what's happening here, I know magic, miracles, money, success, and wealth are mine now. So don't get it twisted. And you had to remind yourself. It wasn't even about telling somebody else. It was about telling yourself. But it just so happened that because you was always telling yourself that same thing. So then if anybody came around you, you kind of told them the same thing too. Now you talking and saying this stuff to people who believe that they are cursed, who believe that they've got demons and devils and enemies and fill in the fucking blank. And that is offensive to them. That's one thing that I heard. Solar plexus chakra, you were determined. You were determined for yourself. And that, of course, influenced the way you dealt with everyone else. The way you deal with yourself is always going to influence the way you deal with everyone else. It said, write that down. Give me my notebook, and I will. Oh, we'll put it here. The way you deal with yourself, writing, will always determine the way you deal with others. Some people don't agree with that statement. I hear it already. They're saying, no, not really, because some people are really good to themselves. So, but they deal with other people in an ugly way, really fucked up way. They be the worst type of, okay, fill in the blank. But the same way, see, the thing is, what you put out comes back to you. So if they deal with you that way, guess what? They're going to get dealt with that way. It may not be by you. If it's in your best interest, if you made a wise decision for what's coming your way down the line, then it won't be by you, because you don't need to. As a matter of fact, when somebody does a wrong to you, the universe is constantly seeking balance in this. If you're putting out nothing but beauty and love in this love and peace and happiness oriented lifestyle that we live, then guess what? You get it back. But your job is to tune to that. Your job is to tune to that. And if you're dishing it, you're not tuned to it. That's facts. You're not tuned to it. To dish it, you cannot be tuned to it. You literally, if you think about ordering up a dish, you got to place the order for what you want. I mean, it's on you. Root chakra. You had to get grounded. I heard grounded, grounded, grounded. Make it real in your physical reality. From you took action for your safety and security, for your overall well-being, to secure your own energy in positive thinking. You allowed that to affect your physical, everyday 3D life. Beautiful, because that's where a lot of people get caught up. They keep it in the spirit realm. They don't realize exactly how it affects their own physical realm. They think that they're making so much happen to somebody else. They got control issues. They want to control shit. For whatever reason, they want to control shit. But they don't understand that that same shit they put out must come back to them. It is universal law. I don't care if you agree with me or not. These are facts. This is the way shit works on planet Earth. And so somebody says, yeah, but they've been getting away with it for years. Honey, I know some of them been getting away with it for thousands of years. Okay, yes, I said that. There is always a reckoning day. There is always a reckoning day, and the reckoning day must be of equivalent ratio to what the act was done. It must. That's why so many people live a better life in their older age after they went through a whole lot of difficult stuff when they were young. But they did it with that positive thinking, knowing that magic, miracles, and everything else, not trying to affect negatively anybody's experience, but receiving and coming to the table from pure positive energy. Love, baby. It's all about love. And then I hear this song, been around the world, nah, yeah. I can't find my baby. I don't know and I don't know why. Okay, so listen. Somebody be like, I can't find my baby. You know what? You had to raise your baseline. Raising your baseline. You had to raise your vibration about that. Because you realize that the words you express are important. You got good with being okay and everything being all right. That took some work because you never came up with everything being okay and all right. So that took a lot. And then what happened as you raise your baseline? I have the bacon in the home. All I want now is time with you alone. Desire, my happy place. Somebody who's like, I just want a partner to share this great life I have with. Is that so much to ask? I know there must be a beautiful partner for me. A handsome partner for me, or maybe it's a beautiful handsome like me. Hey, zodiac sign Cancer coming out. So you'll have to. I'm not gonna pull a card on top of that. I'm gonna keep moving. You'll have to let me know what that's about. Cancer, where is it at in your birth chart? I know I have Jupiter in Cancer, so expansion, growth, twist of fate, things, good fortune in Cancer. What is it with you? Okay. Are you doing fine no matter what it appears to be? Knowing it's a vibrational dump that was taken by the points of focus and the vibration maintained in days leading up till, yeah, multifaceted awareness. Multifaceted awareness. You began to really play in your mind and understand the different ways in which the universe was truly conspiring in your favor. Magic, miracles, money, success, and wealth are here now. For me, for me, for me. Use the commanding voice when you say these things. When you say for me, that means question mark. It literally means question mark. You don't know. You're asking, is it for me? I heard, why am I so full of magic, miracles, money, success, and wealth? Why is this my reality? Why did that happen? Why did that happen? Okay, multifaceted awareness, looking at different sides of a thing. So that multifaceted awareness is talking about, even if you came up on the shadow side of it, you knew that there was another side of the experience. The glass is always half empty and half full at the same time, unless you didn't drink it all gone. Then I hope you got your source to refill from. I heard, okay, multifaceted awareness. I feel like I need to be in charge of things in order for them to have a successful outcome. You're fucking right, you do. Because you're the commander of your life. And somebody doesn't understand that. I see somebody who's sitting around, not doing shit, just sitting on the sofa, eating microwave food, instant shit. I haven't had a real home cooked meal in a while because we just live off of frozen shit. And this person is just sitting there in what they call laziness. Now, I'm not preaching nobody's religion or book, but there is a scripture that talks about in the Bible about laziness being a sin somewhere in there. There's abilities. You chose to take them. You know that if you just sit around and do nothing, how can you expect something? But also, it wasn't all about the physical doing. A lot of it had to do with your mentality, because it's the mentality, the one that's sitting there in laziness, I heard in filth and filth because of the laziness, has a lot of shit going on in their head. And when I say shit, I'm not talking about stuff. I'm talking about mierda, caca, poop for brains. How do you know you got poop for brains? Because everything you think about makes you claim those depressing, sad, hurt, rage, angry words and vibes. You took control of all that stuff. As you started to see that, listen, things for me is important, you said, to raise my vibration. I found a way to appreciate everything that happened in my experience. And I turned out to be in a position where I was very stable. The only thing I desired was a connection, someone to share this experience with. I mean, we are on a planet filled with other people. If we were meant to be alone, we probably would be more on our own planet by ourselves. But we are on our own planet by ourselves at the same time. Because you are them and you are you. Individual, yet collective, because they're just responding to you. Okay, what can you do that will make you feel better right now? You got good at figuring that out. You started actually to find a lot of joy in talking about what the decision and declaration was that you had made over your life, over your experience. Oh yeah, you found a lot of joy in pondering that, playing with that. Boom, crown chakra shows up. Talking about you communicated with the divine, the divine communicate back. The crown chakra is where you get the message from the divine. That's the download. That's the download point. That's like going to retrieve your messages. Oh, got another letter from Sky Daddy. Oh, okay. The rooster crowed. Oh, the divine message was that the rooster had crowed on this physical situation. The divine message you got was cock-a-doodle-doo, bitch. It's time to go. Okay. What did that mean? Where were you going? Scorpio. Oh, did a Scorpio had to go? Scorpio energy showing up. I'm staring at the word Phoenix. The highest level evolution of a Scorpio is Phoenix, baby. Phoenix energy. The highest evolution of the Cancer is the peacock. Yeah. All right. Since I had that one there, I didn't mention it for them. I was like, oh, let's make it fair and balanced. See, there you go again, making it fair and balanced. That's a reflection of you. This is divine love. Oh, this is divine love. Yes, baby. That's what you're showing up to the table with. Because you got it, you know it, you do it, you be it, you see it. Understand? That's kind of the way it works. It's a cycle of that. This is divine love. Your intuition is telling you that they are a thief. You're right. Something was telling you that this person, oh, the star is ripped. The star sticker I put on here is ripped in half. Okay. It's like they're showing me, like, I don't know what this movie is, but I just see it like a movie where somebody's stars get ripped off of their military jacket, and it's a spiritual military. Somebody was up to something underhanded that belonged to you. They wanted it. That belonged to you, and they wanted it. You decided, instead of deciding that this is going to hell in a handbasket, you decided that everything was working out for you, and you were going to figure out how that was true. Boom. You took actions that you were inspired to do by divine design. I am in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing for me. No matter what anybody thought that they were getting over or taking from you or stealing from you, you're fine. Like, you're doing great. You're great. You're good. You're good. Oh, man, you're so good. Cool. What? Have I chosen a disallowing vibration? What is it? What is the vibration of source about that? And your intuition was telling you something is off here. And if nothing else, you knew it was the vibration. That's where spirit was like, yes, you know that feeling you were having back here? Spirit said, yeah, it's time for that to go. It's something in your physical experience. Was that a person? Was that a place? What it was? Not gonna cry. You were not gonna cry. You were not gonna shed no tears. No, you're not gonna cry. Okay, what else? I've never faced my fears before, and I'm not ready to start now, so I ran. Cowardly. Somebody ran because they didn't want to cry. Somebody ran because they didn't want to cry. Somebody was afraid. They ran. I want one more card right here. Recreating reality. Nothing in my world is real. The meaning of everything is the meaning I give it. I am who I say I am, and my experience is what I say it is. Recreating reality. Those are the steps from the book Communion with God. Okay, recreating reality. Yeah, when you got the spiritual insight that it was time to make a move and go, was it during Scorpio season? This was so you could change your situation, so you could have divine love. Somebody here, they're scared as fuck, but they're running right to you. Somebody else, you're saying, no. Listen, your intuition is telling you they're a thief. They could be telling you, well, it's because I was scared. No, it's because they're a thief. They knew you would find out. They knew you would find out. I don't know who they are. Who is that? The bottom of the deck. I adore you. Just FYI. Yo te adoro. I love you. I love you. Baby. That's how you feel. But that doesn't mean I can stay. Because my intuition says something is off here, you say. On their side, they're in fear. That's a disallowing vibration. Even if they're not planning to go in your bank account or go through your house or through your wallet or your purse or whatever you have, that vibration alone is something that's going to be draining. It's going to weigh heavy for you to maintain your everything is all right. Every little thing is going to be all right. When you're in a situation where somebody's living a fear-based reality, you're like, that's not going to work. I mean, I'd love it if it did, but it's not. So I don't know what I'm going to do. You said, I don't know what I'm going to do. All I know is I'm going to love and I'm going to keep moving forward because my intuition said this. Okay. You focus on everything is happening for a reason. And you know what? Your intuition is always going to show you whether somebody, it could be that this person has zero bad intentions towards you consciously, but they don't understand the way energy flows. And it's always either love or anti-love energy showing up at your door. Which one is it? That's what's showing up in your life. Which one is it? And how's it showing up in you? Because a lot of this has to do with how's it showing up in you and how are you feeling? How are you feeling? You try to fake happy. You might be able to for a while, but whatever got you mad is going to still be sitting underneath. Got to deal with that. Got to unbury it and find the other sides of the table. Find the other perspectives. That's what's going to help you free yourself from that thing that keeps coming up on you, that takes you out of your vibe. You're the one that gets angry. You're the one that feels irritated, stressed, pissed, whatever. Pick your favorite word. Fill it in the blank. And then while you're there, can you stop and flip that thing around to this side, the other side, the top side, the bottom, the ins and outs of it, and just inspect it a little bit and see what else is there to this that I could see to help free me from this emotion? Because I've been telling myself everything is all right and everything will be all right. And then I'll remember this. And then I'll remember that. And then, oh, no, nothing's going to hell in a handbasket. I'm fine. Everything's all right. You lied to yourself. You tell yourself everything is okay. But really, it feels like shit. No. Where can you go where you could really find gratitude for what you have and where you're at? It's got to be authentic. Because you can lie to everybody else on this planet, but you're always going to know when you're lying to your damn self. You will know because something will be off. Was that what was off? Was it yourself, being against yourself, and you finally realized that? Now you got better situations coming up. Now you're more aligned with yourself, and it seems like they're giving me the Meisner effect, where the cross-current energies cannot infect, I hear, where the cross-current energies cannot infect. I'm doing fine. Everything is all right. You knew it with this high priestess. You knew you were fine. Everything is all right. Is it a Virgo energy here? Okay, is it Virgo energy in the house? Because that is the card of the Virgo. She's a psychic. She's intuitive. She's a reader. Was it because you've been watching the readings and you heard something that helped you? That's great. Put it in the comments. Was this just something you just had that inner knowing and that's how you aligned with us here on the channel? Either you had the questioning and your heart reached out and aligned you with us, or else you were already there and you were wanting to have that camaraderie, that companionship where you could discuss that, ponder that, play in that understanding a little bit, and you aligned with us. But either way, you knew you were doing fine and you're all right. You are spiritually sensitive. You're in tune. You know things. You know more than you know. The Oracle knows a lot and doesn't tell everything she knows. So, was this also about, I'm just going to not tell nobody what I got going on over here because that's a low vibrational experience and it feels like shit talking about it, and I don't want them to look at me like that because now they're reinforcing the lack in me. And you know what? I'm just going to keep it to my fucking self and keep on going and keep on following the spiritual guidance, knowing everything is happening for a reason for me. I'm being guided with angel number 1144. We have the moon, intuition, and the subconscious. Interesting. So, subconscious. Okay. Subconscious, self-reliant, new techniques, intuition, positive changes, ready for the next phase. This is a big deal. This is a really big deal. Because it takes so much to break a subconscious pattern. And those subconscious patterns are really strong. Some people, they're so strong that some people call them curses. Some people call it their black cloud. They say a bunch of ugly shit. But really, it's a pattern, a subconscious pattern that keeps on portraying itself in their life. And it has to do with that repetitive story. Yeah. Positive changes are available, though. Is there a Pisces in the house? A Cancer with the moon here. All right. Let's see. You learned that the physical reality is always changing. There's no need to grow so damn attached to it. The Emperor. Aries energy on the table now. And then you had to stand up for that. Like, you learned it, then you had to apply it. Then you had to apply it. You were inexperienced at this. But you knew that I heard the weight of your world anyways, maybe not the weight of the world, but the weight of your world was resting on you not getting attached to the physical outcome. Or was it looking at what action can I take? What can I actually do in my experience to cut all of those attachments that I've already formed to what is, because I'm ready to cut loose from what is. And the way I'm seeing it, it's like a boat that pulls its rope off the dock, like a boat that lifts up its anchor, like the thing holding all the helium balloons is released, and so now they float up. It's like, yeah, cutting the cords, a cork floating to the surface, like Abraham talks about. If you know about the cork floating to the surface from Abraham, put it in the comments. I love Abraham Hicks. Okay. All right. Don't look for the reason or meaning. Give it the meaning. Decide and declare what it all means for you. You have the King of Pentacles there. Boom. Boom. You decided magic, miracles, money, success, and wealth are real for me. Here and now. Okay. How did you say it? But you had that mentality. Okay. You said, I'm healthy, wealthy, loved, and successful. I'm appreciated. You said, I am appreciated. You decided and declared. You decided and declared what it all meant. Whenever anything happened, did you have a Virgo person, a Cancer person, and an Aries person in your past that all challenged different aspects of yourself, gave you some multifaceted self-awareness, and then you decided what it all meant? Oh, well, that was just so that I can learn this lesson. That was so that I could practice being this way. You turned it into your benefit. Let's see. We got Janine and Lauren. What's up, Try here in the house? Okay. Oh, I want to see this multifaceted awareness. 6 of Pentacles. You started focusing and giving more time to multifaceted awareness. And the more that you saw of you, the more that you produced for you is what I'm getting. Produced for you. The more you saw you, the more that the help showed up. I hear the more that you saw you, the more that what you wanted showed up. The more of what you asked for showed up. The more of what you were expecting showed up. The more of what you enjoyed showed up, because you were giving your energy to that. You became very aware of what you were giving your time, your focus, your energy, your money, your resources to. Who and what you were giving it to. Increased awareness of where you were expending your energy, knowing that all the energy you expend comes back to you. So what kind of energy were you expending? Okay, and where were you sending it? In other words, how much were you paying to who and for what? You know what I'm saying? I get so dang tired of listening to people complain about to spend. I paid for these nails and they're just not. And I'm like, ugh. Why do you keep going back? Why do you keep coming back? Come fuck with me. Like, seriously, come see what it's all about. I'll show you what nails are supposed to do. Okay? And, just in life in general, you ever been around those people that always, like, you bring up a great idea. Next thing they gonna show out for you, throw it out. You got a negative Nancy around, and she gonna throw out all the reasons why that's dangerous, and you shouldn't even think about it. Oh, Lord. Yeah. You got a depressed Debbie is sitting up there going over, yeah, well, those things don't really work out for people like us, claiming and throwing you under the bus because she like living under the bus. What the heck is going on? No, 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 no. You start paying attention to where you spend your time, your energy, your resources, with whom you spend it. What kind of activity were you involved in when you did that? Okay. You started paying attention to that. You think I'd leave your side, baby? You know me better than that. Think I really do when you're down on your knees. I wouldn't do that. I'll tell you you're right when you are. But if only you could see into me. Oh, when you're cold, I'll be there. Hold you tight to me. Oh, when you're low, I'll be there by your side, baby. When you're on the outside, baby, you can't get in. I will show you you're so much better than you know. When you're lost, when you're alone, when you can't get back again, I will find you, darling, and I'll bring you home. And if you want to cry, I am here to dry your eyes. And in no time, you'll be fine. Thank you, Sade, for your beautiful song so I could use the potty. All right, King of Pentacles, you had to realize, like, no matter what, it was there to show you to stick with you, to never leave your side, baby, no matter what it looked like outside. That song, you know what? It's a beautiful thing when you take all them love songs and you start singing them to yourself, and then you start meaning it and feeling it. You go hard with it, and then you feel it like you really live from that energy. Like, I fucking love you, self, me. I love me. Looking yourself in the mirror, giving yourself those hugs, giving yourself the love. You know what I'm saying? You had to stabilize that regardless of these distractions. You had to realize, like, dude, I'm giving my energy over there. I'm giving my love over there. I'm spending my time over there. And what the fuck am I getting back? Not enough. I'm giving my all, but I'm not exactly getting what I should be getting. You paid attention to that. You decided to reorient your point of focus. Thank you for the love donation, Lord. Okay, reorient your point of focus, and then stabilize you. Stabilize you, baby. You're like, why am I sending all the energy over there? And the way I'm seeing it, it's like, why did I just see a house on stilts at the beach? And if somebody comes and starts cutting those stilts, pretty soon that fucking house is gonna fall down. And it's like every time you kept planting it over there, it was just destabilizing your own house. So you keep planting it. You started replanting it back at home, back with you, back at home, back with me. It's in my house. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. You stop looking to anybody else to be the answer or the reason. And you became the answer. You became the reason. You stabilize that energy with yourself. Boom. All these distractions, done. You take action. The action you took is everything. The one bonus card in the tarot deck just came out. Next off the top is the Lovers. You took action to make a wise decision. Somebody here, Gemini energy on the table. But I'm seeing this in this spread. It's screaming to me about you took action to make a wise decision. What was this wise decision about in your physical experience with the root chakra? The Seven of Swords. There's some sort of sneakery here. Something fishy is going on. Something fishy is going on. There's some weird shit going on here. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But, you know, I got to make a decision about what I see over there. Look, I see somebody. I get the vibe. Something feels fishy. Something feels off. What the fuck? Yeah. But you you knew that no matter what, your life at this point was about you connecting to you. So you said, oh, I've been in situations like this before. I had to trust my intuition. I had to trust that feeling that I had. Spirit already confirmed it in the oracle messages. Let me see that right there. We're going to go straight up there, the Wheel of Fortune. And don't tolerate that shit. The Wheel of Fortune says, and don't tolerate that shit. New definitions, new meanings to the Wheel of Fortune today. Okay, they said write it down. Wheel of Fortune, and don't tolerate that shit. That's what the Wheel of Fortune means. Because the Wheel of Fortune is things in your life get better, not by chance, but by change. By change. This is where you change something. You change something in your life. I heard you realize that the value of your love was immeasurable because it is divine love that you are offering. So you got to be real careful where you expend that energy, baby. You got to be careful where you expend that divine love energy. Everybody can't handle that. They don't know what to do with that. That's not your problem. What's the not gonna cry on this side? Queen of Swords. They're just going to show a cold shoulder, They're going to have limits and boundaries because what they don't want to look at is the oracle card that she's facing, which talks about never having faced fears and not wanting to now. So they ran. They made a decision. They did what they had to do. They ran. Okay, cool. Great. Thank you. Thank you. I heard thank you. What's the crown chakra have to say to you about all this? The sun. Yeah, the sun will come out every day, right now, all the time, right here for me. Oh, yeah. The sun energy. Baby, your crown chakra said just be grateful. Be grateful. Be grateful. They ran. Say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for running. I love you. Have a great life. Thank you. Thank you for running. Okay. The rooster crowed. Why the rooster crowed? What's up with the rooster crowed? The Fool. It was time for you to let it go. Time to go. The alarm went off. Spirit tapped you on your shoulder. Somebody felt somebody felt an icy hand on their shoulder. Who are you and who was that? Do you know who it was? I heard it was your aunt. For somebody, it was Aunt Mary. Okay, somebody specific. You're highly connected with this reading. And it's Aunt Mary. Okay, who the fuck is Aunt Mary? I don't have an Aunt Mary. I mean, no, I don't know. Not that I know of. Okay. This is divine love. Show me if this is divine love. Justice. Boom. Even cutting it off is divine love. Because if you're involved in it, you're literally perpetrating its existence in your reality. So divine love will make you cut off what the fuck you don't want to see no more of in your reality. And some of you, it'll benefit you. Some of us, say it right, some of us, it will benefit us to think about, would I advise my child to put up with this shit, or would I tell my child to don't put up with that shit? Don't tolerate that shit. What would I tell my own child? Or what would I tell my best friend? Or, you know what I'm saying? To the person that I love, what would I tell them? Janine said she got an Aunt Mary. Oh, Lord, of course you do, Janine. I love you. I am in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing for me. Why is this card here? Because it's Temperance. You're calm, cool, and collected, baby. You keep it real and you keep it calm, cool, and collected. You know that everything is getting better in your world. Okay, it's Sagittarius season. And everything is smooth sailing for me. That's what you say. You say it's about damn time. All these choices. So in front of me, going up the row, here I have the Lovers, the Sun, and Temperance. It's like, boom, choices and decisions for your love, your peace, and love and peace and happiness. That's what this looks like. Yes, the Lovers, love, peace, temperance, happiness, the Sun. Hello, love and peace and happiness. Oh, Lord. What can you do that will make you feel better right now? Good times. Is it good times? These are the good times. Leave your cares behind. These are the good times. Okay? Knight of Pentacles. Consistently too. Not just once in a fucking while. Oh, I didn't think about good times. Let me sit down and do that right now. Dang. If that's where you're at, good. Let it grow. But the ones I'm talking to, you were there a long time ago. Now, a little more consistency. What? A little more loving, a little bit of you makes me your man. What? Okay. What the heck? Okay. Oh, a little bit of you makes me your man. Ah, thank you. I don't even fucking know that song like that. Dun, da, 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 dun, dun, da, 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 da. You know that song? Anyways, a little bit of you makes me your man. Interesting. The little bit of you that you give to you makes you your man. Did you get that? In other words, getting on board with yourself. Not in this elusive, deceptive way where you're just living in denial. But when stuff is really going on with you, confronting it and then honoring what you learned and literally applying it more and more every day, consistently as you can. This is how you chose to take charge of things for them to have a successful outcome. And now we're talking about magic, miracles, money, success, and wealth are real. King of Swords, and you know it. King of Swords, and you clearly see it. King of Swords, the more you see it, the more you see it. The more you love it, the more you're going to have of it to love. I mean, that's just how it works. Yeah. Raising your baseline. I want to know why the raising your baseline card is here, because the 10 of Pentacles, honey, life is on 10. And from 10, the 10 can only expand. So if you're sitting at 10 and then you get this extra jolt of greatness because some more magic, miracles, money, success, and wealth happened for you right now, today, or whenever you looked at it, it was there. That just gave you a boost. It was an insurgence. Now your 10 contains even more than it used to. It's expanded. Only from 10 can the 10 expand. Only when it's all the way full. When it's at 100%, then it can go more. So what happens is you raise your baseline to be higher. So it's like 100%, where 100% used to be way at the top. Now the 100% could look like it's lower because you've expanded your baseline. And the way they showed it to me was like the distance from one point to the other stays the same. Okay? It stays the same. So when you push that baseline higher, you move the bottom higher as well. You move the bottom higher as well. So your low is not as low as it used to be no more. You just don't go that low no more, because you raised your baseline. You went higher. Now your range is higher. The bottom of your range is higher than the bottom of your range used to be, because your 10 expanded. There are only 10. It's only 10. Okay, it's only 100. 100 is full. Raising your baseline from 10, it expands. It gets better. It gets better. It gets better. What I'm seeing in that, you're seeing the side effect where these vibes that you're holding, this mentality, this knowing, this emotional intelligence, this positive self-love energy vibes, speaking it out into your existence, seeing it for yourself, visualizing it in your mind so you can hold it in your hand, getting the feel of it, getting in emotional alignment with it is actually something that's spreading around your inner circle as well. Because 10 of Pentacles does talk about family. It talks about generational wealth. Generational wealth. This is going to benefit your generations, not just you. This is going to benefit other generations as well. because it's not like only your kids are going to see this about you. No, everywhere you go, this is who you are. This is how you be. This is what they all see. Somebody else is going to remember that experience and the question they asked. Oh, why are you so happy? Oh, I just decided that, there's a bunch of shit, but I don't have to go around stepping in it all day, because there's also a lot of beautiful air and flowers and sunlight or rain or clouds and people and art and cars and all sorts of things. There's abundance everywhere. And I started to figure out how all of that stuff was part of a unified organism called the universe. It was conspiring in my favor. So if I accidentally happened to step into some shit that day, I figure out, well, what was the reason? Well, it stopped me from going that way over there. Okay, cool. All right. Or that taught me to pay more attention to where I'm walking. Oh, that part too. Why Scorpio is here? Because of judgment. Judgment. Oh, be careful. People should really be careful who they mess with, because you're not going to get them back. I heard you're not going to get them back. And you know what happens when you don't retaliate against people? The universe then takes over. Yeah. So you could claim karma and justice and avenge yourself. Or you can just chalk it up to, well, somehow this is working out for me. One of these days I'll see how the universe said this was going to benefit me. I can't wait to see that, because I sure can't tell you what that's going to be today. That just is what it be like sometimes, that you open your perception to include that in it. And then that knowing gets stronger as it happens again and again and again and again and again. And all the puzzle pieces start to click in place. All the lines come together. The way they are showing me right now is a dot to dot. It starts out with a bunch of dots and little tiny numbers that anybody could hardly see. But if you follow the lines in numerical order, take the steps one by one, you will end up with an image that'll be like, oh my God, that's what all those dots made? Oh, wow. I never know. That's wild. And it's interesting because you don't have to finish the whole thing before you know what it is. You get so far in a dot to dot, you take so many steps, the picture will begin to form itself. You'll begin to see what this picture is going to be when it finishes. Honestly, it really, yes, you're psychic, you're intuitive and all that. It doesn't take a fucking psychic to see a pattern. I'm just saying, these are facts. Patterns, they teach them to children in early grade school. I'm just saying. Let me see the zodiac sign Cancer over here. What's up with this? 8 of Cups, walking away, moving on, moving to go get what they want. Go get what you want. They're going to get what they want. I'm going to go get what I want. I'm going for growth. I heard I'm going to go for growth. I'm going to go for expansion. Tough on the outside, soft on the inside. Somebody said delicious on the inside. Yeah, well, I haven't had any crab that I liked yet. Just saying. All right. Recreating reality. Why is that card here? Page of Swords. Well, you start to look at, after so many times of situations coming around, and you saw the karmic repercussions. The judgment is when remember the Wheel of Fortune is a don't tolerate that shit card. The judgment is because there are consequences for tolerating that shit. And they could be yours, or they could belong to whoever else. And they will be fitting. I heard they will always match the crime. Okay, they're calling it a crime. The punishment will always match the crime. Okay. What is this appreciation? There's appreciation here. The divine plan. I heard appreciation for the divine plan, for this new beginning, for this fresh start. Yeah. Appreciation that you finally got. Oh my God, I finally figured this out. Well, instead of getting down on yourself because it took you so long to figure this shit out, you say, well, there's people that are twice my age that still never figured it out. There are people that are my age that ain't figured it out. There's people of all ages that ain't figured it out, older than me and younger than me. Who cares? I figured it out. That's all that matters. Yay. Because that's a whole nother category. It doesn't matter when you figure it out. It just matters that you figured it out. You figured it out, that you can affect major change. paying attention to where you focus your time and energy. I have the bacon and the home. All I want now is time with you alone, my happy place. What is this card about? The Seven of Cups. You're like, have you seen her? Okay. Tell me, have you seen her? Okay. You're like, where's she at? You're like, where's she at? What options do I have? Because you're making a wish to get somebody to share your beautiful life with, to share your home with, to share your love with. And you know what? You are on your way. You are on your way. I'm making way. Somebody here, you're going to make some great way in zodiac sign Cancer season, or with that person or whatever. On my way. You're saying, I'm on my way. Okay, somebody here, you realize like your fresh start came because you realize the deception. Somebody wanted to make roots with you, wanted to be a family with you, but at the end of the day, it was all an illusion and they walked away. I see that. That's here as well. That actually happened in your physical root energy, okay? In your physical experience. Somebody here, there's a zodiac sign Cancer person. That energy is strong over there. Cancer, get off my ear. This person, you know, they really do want this whole family thing going on or whatever, but it's like in back of them, there's something where it's like, and when I say in back of them, I'm talking about the subconscious. And the subconscious is like they just play an illusion and walk away. It's like the subconscious doesn't really believe it. Okay, let's look at that energy a little bit with the have I chosen a disallowing vibration? What is it? And what is the vibration of source about that? We have the Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That's the vibration that they've chosen. They could have been chosen to go focus on their creative habits, talents, and abilities and get real creative and start making stuff. Or they could have chose to go get involved in a passion, in a romance. Or they could have chose to get mad and break shit. Or they could have chose to get angry about somebody else's happiness. They got mad about what was said. Somebody just got mad about what was said. Let me see. Why do we have, I've never faced my fears before and I'm not ready to start now, so I ran cowardly. Why is that there? 3 of Wands. Yeah. Okay, what Spirit wants to say about that, it's okay. Just, it'll be replaced with something better. You already know. You already know. Waiting. They're actually waiting for a chance to arrive, waiting for an arrival. Maybe they think you're going over there, or maybe they think they're going over here, or whatever. All right, let me see you. Knight of Cups, spiritually guided. Okay, you have romantic interests. Somebody does. On the other side of the table, Page of Cups. Oh, I like you too. I like you. You're like, I like you too. Maybe they like you as a friend, though, or maybe there's an age difference that's not right. We got both sides. Both sides have water. One is younger, one is a little bit older. One likes and just wants to hold somebody. And then the other one is like actually romantically interested. Okay, let me see. And here you are. You're looking at this Knight of Cups, or you're looking at the older one. If you've got 2 water sign people, because that's what this is looking like. And here you are stuck in the middle with you. Well, I'm stuck in the middle with you. What you think about this one over here that you're looking at? 2 of Pentacles. From a distance. That's what you're looking at. You're thinking, yeah, there needs to be some balance over here. What you thinking about this younger one that's behind your back? Apparently you're not looking at it. You don't want to look at it because the 3 of Swords. That hurts. That hurts. That's a disappointment. That's just a disappointment. All right, so what you really got on your brain to do right now? 7 of Wands. I'm just going to protect myself against everybody. I'm just going to take care of me right now. Like, I don't need to do any of this shit. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't need to do none of this. What's the third option? 3 of Pentacles. Focus on your career. Focus on your business. Build up some mastery. Okay, make some empowering choices on who you cooperate with. That's what you're really looking at. Okay. Who will you cooperate with? I see 3 cards for those 3 Pentacles. 4 of Swords. You're going to cooperate with yourself when it's time for you to rest, chill, and heal. You're going to give yourself permission to relax. You don't have to work all the time. It's okay to take a nap. It's okay to go to sleep early or late or whatever. It's okay to sleep in late. It's okay for you to rest. It's okay. You have time to meditate. You making sure you get that meditation in. Let me see what's the second pentacle is. The star. As you connect to the divine, you're getting that healing, the Aquarius, a new beginning. You focus on your new beginning. You're going to allow the universe to bless you. You're like, all this shit that I've been through, this motherfucker over here need balance, got probably juggling two people or juggling two options. This one over here bringing nothing but heartbreak and sorrow on some bullshit, okay? And this one over here juggling, robbing from Peter to pay Paul, messing around with somebody over some financial bullshit. This one over here messing with somebody just on some bullshit. You're like, you got a better path. Clearly, those are not the options. What's the option for me? What's the third pinnacle up there? The Queen of Cups. You're going to maintain your heart open and receptive, baby. You are ready, and you know that's coming. And then you're going to keep on knowing it's coming. What's coming? What's coming for you? Payday, marriage, higher level commitment, the Hierophant. I mean, the teacher, somebody here, you were waiting on the right teacher. These two teachers over here was not the fucking business. Now you can find the one that was born to be the teacher. Big Taurus energy here. Big finances with big Taurus energy. Hierophant talks about large corporations, mega amounts of money. Money flows. This is banks and financial institutions. Okay, this is again, the teacher energy is coming up strong. Okay, this is also the Pope. So this is a spiritual leader. This could be traditions, and I'm hearing family values, traditions, and family values. But this is marriage as well. It talks about marriage and higher level commitment. This is beautiful. I love this reading for you. Is this your reading? Did you claim it? Oh my goodness. All right. So yeah, that's what I have at this time. Michelle says she's mind blown once again. That's so cool. I love that you're mind blown. That's a great way to feel. Just for shits and giggles, what else we gonna do? Let's do some tea leaf fortune cards. Ooh, I'm a little bit nervous about pulling these tea leaf fortune cards. Some stuff be coming out. Let's see, what do we have? Where it lasers, where it speaks. Show me, what is the message? What is the message? Here we go. Apple. Temptation will test you. I heard it will test you. Is it testing you with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius? We got three queens, all right here, all locked up. This is 3 women. Oh, Lord. Temptation will test you. For somebody, you are the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because we did have Cancer here. And there's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And somebody's really hot for you. Somebody is cold as fuck. I heard it's the one that's cold as fuck. It would have been a better choice. Okay, the one that's hot for you is a temptation meant to test you. The 3 of Wands over here, we have teardrops. And I heard lonely teardrops, like you'll never cry. Lonely teardrops, come home, come home. Just say you will, just say you will, say you will. Okay. Lonely teardrops, great personal sorrow. Somebody is crying. They're waiting for you to come home. Somebody crying, waiting for you to come home, but they never finished it. They ran, and now they're waiting for you to come home. They're crying. Somebody crying, lonely teardrops. Ooh, I love all the music that's coming out tonight. I love it when I get to sing for you guys. All right, what do we have over here? Elena and the 4 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune specifically. Whoo, a wish is granted on the wishbone, baby. Where you're laying, you're doing your meditation. Let's go, team, go. Okay. Try it in the house. Get in it. Using that meditation. Paying attention to what you focus your mind on, because that is the wish that will be granted. So you make sure you have a chance to chill, to relax, to rest. That wish will be granted. I heard if you pray, if you believe in magic, miracles, you can pray for yourself and for others, and you will see it work. That's what I heard. You will see it work. Those wishes will be granted. Mellow Puffs. Okay, let's see what else we have. What's the message? The fair woman. Dealings or relationships with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. The temptation was with the, the blonde woman, the fair woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Or you are that woman and you are tempted because you've been a fair woman. Somebody was trying to break that. Somebody was trying to get you to stop being a fair person, a fair woman. Somebody whose dealings are upright. Just, yeah. Somebody tried to get you to cause your own judgment. They tried to get you, they tried to tempt you. Somebody tried to tempt you. You asked for a wish. They crying lonely teardrops now. You asked for a wish fulfillment. It was a beautiful wish. And you got your wish fulfillment. And somebody's crying lonely teardrops right now. Yeah. We got 3 women over here. That's too many fucking women. I mean, unless they're polyamorous lesbians, I'm just saying. Okay. Other than that, oh Lord, seriously, why did I just see this? I wish I didn't see this, but I see it, so now I gotta talk about it. Over here we have a pimp. Over here we got 3 hoes. And this pimp is being confronted by somebody else who thinks he can take him on one and take over his streets. In other words, somebody's getting paid and got workers. Somebody's got employees. Maybe it's not pimps and hoes, but I swear to God, that's what I saw. And that's why I was like, I wish I didn't see this, but now I got to say it. But that's what I see. And somebody here is going to get mad. Somebody's trying to get in the middle. They're trying to take his women. They're trying to take his women. He's got 3 women. I heard blonde, redhead, and light brown haired women. Interesting. What the heck? Okay. That's crazy. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Oh, okay. Thank you. Most of you are like, what? A pimp and hoes? What? Huh? Yeah. Listen, somebody is going to try to upset you, and you might want to gorilla them. You might want to overpower them and do all these different things. They're going to try to provoke you to do just that. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up. This already happened for somebody. Somebody here, what's going on is somebody ain't talked about. Oh my God, really? Yeah. And it's welling up. It's growing. You will explode at some point if you don't let it out nice and easy. Cooperatively. Why did we take those cards? Those aren't the cards I wanted. Okay, one off the top. Show me that lightning. Control your anger or you'll be sorry. Chariot, Cancer. That's that Cancer card here. Walking away. Control your anger or you'll be sorry. There you go. If somebody walked away from you, let them walk away from you. If somebody chose somebody else, fucking let them choose somebody else. Control your anger or you'll be sorry. Is that what you did to put yourself on victory road? Is that what you did to put yourself on victory road? Let me see more. What else do you have for us? Where it lays is where it speaks. I see the request. Somebody want to talk about that Taurus. I'm waiting to see if some of the cards land there. Okay. Barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. And the dog in reverse, getting together with friends. But it's in reverse. Getting together with friends is upside down. You know what? You're just not feeling with getting out with anybody right now. You'd rather be at home in your bed by yourself, focusing on you. That's what you wanted. And so that's what you do. You don't need to be out. You're not trying to go hang with your friends. You know, what you're missing is not another fucking barrel of alcohol. You know, another keg of beer. victory in some endeavor. You're thinking about something heavy on your mind that things just didn't work out. Slowly but surely with the tortoise getting ahead. Slowly but surely getting ahead. I heard you dragged ass, but you finally got up out of there. Okay, where you needed to get it. I gotta go. I heard I gotta go. Let me see. What else can you show us? The table. Whole hard work ahead. You did the hard work. That was the hard work. That was the hard work that you had to do. Okay. What else? What else can you show us? Okay, I had to. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, seriously. Okay, the ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. I think it wants this card, but I don't. I think that's the last card that I had. Okay, no, put it back. Okay, so it's asking me to pull a song. There's an Aries. They got a dedication. What's the dedication for this ram? Or maybe it's not an Aries for somebody. It's just a, what they call it, a stubborn, aggressive person. It could be you. It could be you with your rage. Sweetest taboo, the emperor. God dang it. The emperor is Aries energy. Did I not say it? I'm glad I said exactly what I heard, because it said Aries energy as soon as I seen the ram. And now the emperor is on the song that came out. The sweetest taboo. I'd do anything for you. I'd stand out in the rain. Anything you want me to do, don't let it slip away. There's a quiet storm, and it never felt like this before. There's a quiet storm, that is you. Oh, they're being quiet. They're being quiet. They're being quiet. Okay. Is this your father? Is this your angel grandfather in heaven? Father in heaven? Is this your protector? Absolutely. I heard the strong and silent. Okay, strong and silent type, the bag. Something important such as a new job or raise, but it's again in reverse. And that is sitting on those three queens. That is sitting on those three queens. There's a father here who has three daughters. One's an air sign, one's a fire sign, one's a water sign. It really pains him to see that these three daughters cannot be together in the same room. That really pains him. And one of them has done everything she can to be in the same room with them, to the point where it hurt her so bad that she had to protect herself, and now will no longer do nothing else. But none of the three sisters get along. This father in heaven is so sad. He is so sad about that. But there's love. It's like when they go to spirit, they don't feel these feelings. But he told you that woman. Oh, that's what it is. Thank you. Because I'm like, that doesn't go with what we know, though. Because when they transition, all those human emotions are replaced by pure love. There's a unconditional understanding of every facet of everything that's happening in this experience on a level that we cannot quantify, put into words, or understand or comprehend. But when they go to spirit, they see it all. So they are pure love. So here's the problem, though. When your dad was here, he kind of like asked you all to stay together. So for you, you took that promise as a big fucking deal. And you are the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You took it as a big fucking deal. I see a big release. I see you crying while I'm even talking about this, because you really love your sisters. You do. You just can't allow them to be this fucking snake waiting in the tree with the motherfucking poison apple. I heard that, with the poison apple right there waiting to see if they could bite you, or if you could come get this apple or something like that. What, to cause your own downfall, because for whatever reason, like, you've had to guard yourself from them. And I really feel, that's been difficult for you. I see that. That's been difficult for you. The bowl, plenty of material things. And the thing is, that's it. Yeah. This is why they be at you. That's why they look like the snake in the tree right here, because you and your house, you got it. You got it all, baby. You got it all. There's no lack in here. This is abundance. That's what you got. You do. There's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, sister, she went away first. She went away first, and when she left because you wouldn't give her money, or because you did give her money and she disappeared. One of the two happened. Either way, it broke your heart. Then the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius sister, there's something about her always being very angry and vengeful towards you. Like, she tried to be nice in your face, but then later on, she pops up with some extra shit and is hella disrespectful and tries to provoke you to fucking fight. And you're not trying to do all that. It's ridiculous. You don't even want to participate in that conversation because it's so low vibrational. You just can't. I heard, and I'll be damned if I'm going to hit my sister. I fucking love her. I would never want to hit my sister. I don't want to hit my sister. I don't want to hit nobody. I hear you say, I don't want to hit nobody. This for you is going to be a message of accepting that, listen, your father's in spirit now. When he asked you that, he was still in human consciousness. From the spiritual consciousness, he knows that you have to protect what you are. You can't just lay there and die for them. Not when they're the ones that is doing stuff that towards when in other words, if you accept mistreatment, especially of those kind of degrees, like, you're being disrespectful to yourself at that point. Like, nobody just sits there and says, oh yeah, well, that's crazy. It takes all type in this world, because there are people who will just sit there and say, hit me. Oh my God. Oh God. Yeah, no. But you don't want to be part of none of that. That's not your style. That's not how you roll. Good job protecting yourself. Good job protecting yourself. And there's a deep acknowledgement for not sending curseful energy their way. That's what we said, curseful, full of curse energy their way. Thank you for sending love their way. What else? What else experiences need to be spoke here and now? Okay, what do we have? There's a man. Dealings or relationship with a man. This man could wear a man bun. He could have long hair. He could have black hair. Tie his hair back. There's a money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Good luck is there. Okay, we're going to find out more. Let me see this flute. Disappointment in a friend or lover. Why was it face down and those were face up? Because you see this. What you don't see is this. Okay, so you're on your money path. This person is aware that you're on your money path, whatever gender they are. I know it says man, but that to me is masculine energy, because I don't fuck with men. I only fuck with women. And I love, with women, I go both ways. But anyways, man, this is a masculine energy. This masculine energy can see this money path. But what you don't see in it is disappointment in a friend or a lover. Let me see more. 5 of Swords. Yeah, you guys are not on the same page about shit. You got different ideas. The Magician, there's some manipulations going on. 2 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Well, this person, the thing is, this person uses manipulation to get what they want. You're supposed to manipulate energy, not try to manipulate people. The 5 of Swords is saying head games. Playing head games for their own gains. Let me see this flute. 10 of Wands, the end. Okay, the Empress. Because of my value, I will protect my value and my worth. Okay, 8 of Wands. When they advance towards love, okay, I will protect my value and my worth. No, thank you. I'm going to keep going forward in love. Good job. Good job. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. I'm proud of you. Do it some more. Keep doing that. Do it some more. If you could do it this time, you could do it again. All right. What's that money path? 2 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Yeah. It requires that this is put an end to. Okay. 10 of Cups. And then the Ace of Wands. And then yes. Yes. It comes together with you putting an end to the BS What is this one that fell off the top? Victory. Boom. That's what you're going to see. Victory. And you knew it. You knew it. You knew that you were taking the best path, okay? Because you were doing it knowing what you're giving your time and your energy and your resources to in the physical realm. So some of them, you had to take it to where now it's just thoughts. Thank goodness it's a thought that counts, right? Thank goodness it's a thought that counts. Now listen to this. Anywhere where you put this into this influence that you've been under of self-sabotaging behavior and mentalities, you put an end to that, oh yeah, you're focused on how everything is working in your favor. Magic, miracles, money, success, and wealth are here for you now and daily. Like, this is you. Yes, you have your happy path. Yes, you have your money path. Yes, you are on your money path. If you wanted to know, are you on your money path? Yes, you're on your money path. Yes, you're on your money path. If you didn't know what to do to be on the money path, then rewind this message and pay attention, okay? Because I already told you. This is the money path. This is how you get it. You're going to have to be very willing to believe in your wish enough that when something or someone comes up that works against you getting it in some sort of way, it could be just their ideas, like they don't like the way you do business, or they don't like, I don't know, whatever it is. They're self-sabotage. There's self-sabotage here, and they try to manipulate with words, but you can't see it because your intuition had already let you know that something was up here. You feel like they're a thief. Yes, they're a fucking thief. Do we need to say it again? So no. Oh, were they trying to get you to be a thief? OMG, somebody was setting you up to be a thief. They left their safe open for you to go. They left their purse open. They left their wallet open. They left their money there. They did something like that for you to take from them. Somebody set you up in life. I just saw somebody's energy. Energy came through real nice. Listen, you might not have even noticed that this happened because I heard you didn't even get up and go touch it. Like, it's not yours. You don't touch it. I just seen me telling my grandsons, haven't I told you so many times, if it ain't yours, don't touch it. I don't care whose it is. If it's not yours, don't touch it. You need to get permission first before you touch anything that is not yours. Anything. Do not touch it. If it don't belong you, keep your hands off. Ask permission to touch other people's shit. Why does that need to be explained? Okay. Wishbone. A wish is granted. Show me more. What the heck? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, because you're making it happen. The devil in the face of any fears, and you're obsessed with it. You're fucking obsessed. Okay. 5 of Wands. Out. You know that these troubles turns into your blessings. You ain't scared. We ain't scared. We're good. While you busy focused, that triggers somebody. That triggers somebody. And what's triggered is that you're fucking happy. Somebody's triggered because you're happy. They never wanted to see you happy without them. Somebody's triggered because you're happy in this experience. This is another physical human. Is it a Capricorn in this? Oh, well. I heard, oh, well. Moving on. Let's see. What else? What else can you show us? Okay. It's in my hand. August. I heard August Rush. I want to watch that movie again. I haven't seen it in a while. The Throne, position of authority. Oh, you already given your throne in this past August. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Cup. You should accept valid criticism. You did from your life experiences. Your life experiences gave you valid criticism. You checked yourself before you wrecked yourself. You followed that guidance right up to your wealth. That's what I heard. The World. August. Yep. August was when you completed the cycle, actually. You've been in a position of authority since then. It just takes a while for everybody to get the memo. 9 of Pentacles, you're winning. Gains are here. Everything is up. Your mood's up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. That shit. Yeah, we up. We're up in this bad shit. That's what I heard. All right. Let me see this hard work ahead. We have the King of Cups. Oh, yeah, it's not hard work for you, though. Loving is easy for you. Some people have such a hard time with love, but love is easy. Let me see, there's plenty of material things. 3 of Cups. Oh, you're going to have all types of beautiful connections. You're going to make a lot of great friends in the process, too. And, plenty of beautiful things and material things will be enjoyed because of who you actually have great connections with. Who these people are in your life. Like, you have beautiful people in your life that love to be in your company, that love to give, that are generous from the kindness and innocence of their own heart is what I see. They always invite you to the party. They always invite you to the party. They always treat you and take care of you. You have a beautiful circle around you. And I also see this different now. I'm now seeing also, and then you have your angels, ancestors, and guides from the spirit realm that are cheersing because all the stuff they've been putting in front of you, you're finally catching it and bringing it home for yourself. Because for so long, you kept letting other little moochers take your shit. And they could only give you so much. They gave you enough to keep you going, and that was it. Because you were funneling it to places that it didn't have no business going. Those funds were designated for you, for your life purpose, which is love and peace and happiness. Remember down in the center? And here, the love and peace and happiness is all coming together. So spirit is like, yay, she's in alignment. We could deliver all kinds of shit. All the leeches are gone. Yay. She's free. She did it. He did it. They did it. We did it. Yay. We did it. Oh, that feels better than all of them. We did it. We did it. We did it. We're scared. I heard we run this like Rihanna. We run this, okay? Like Rihanna, we run this. You hear me? We run this. I hear you. Hold on, baby. We run this. Okay, and it came out in silver. And silver is speaking about subconscious. We run this. We run this. Congratulations. We finally hit that critical tipping point with the subconscious. That means it's now completely in your favor. All that back and forth, it finally accepted your new programming. You could have been doing this for 9 long, solitary years of holding that vibration. Somebody, you know it to the fucking day. Put it in the comments. We run this. Yes, we run this. We run this energy. We focus on where we put in ourselves, what we're doing with ourselves, how we're using our assets, who are we connecting to, what's the byproduct of what we're doing. And sometimes it looks like one thing on the surface and it turns out to be something else. Then there was definitely a greater purpose for your being there, because that shit is usually not allowed to touch you. Hello. Boom. Because we're always blessed, safe, and protected no matter where we stand in our skin. Hold on, where the card at? I am always blessed, safe, and protected no matter where I stand in my skin. Always. Always. Yes, always. It's all working out for you. The universe is conspiring in your favor. I love this. It's absolutely gorgeous. It can be tough for you knowing that when people have had you in their life, that they're going to miss your presence, because you know that you'll miss their presence. But the difference between you and them is you know how to not miss their presence. You know how to be with them no matter where they're at in the physical realm. You know how to be with them. You know how to connect to the energy if that's what you want to do. You know how to send love there. You know how to appreciate what you had from your memories of beautiful moments. It feels great. You will remember and reminisce a little bit and be thankful for the time that you had, knowing that you're going to have more great times coming, because everything that was your great memory was your great experience. And then, yeah, we're not talking about the other filing bin. The one that should be the circular on the floor over there under the desk, that one. Yeah, that one. We're not talking about anything in that one. Big, important points. We're not talking about that, are we? And what are we talking about? And what are we talking about today? Okay. Let's get a spiral oracle card. I have some here. What's the message? What's the message? What do you know that we need to know about all of this? Thank you. Boom. Winter sowing. You're planting seeds. Winter sowing. You're planting seeds if it's winter. If it's winter, it's time to plant the seeds. Plant them well. Care for them. Do it authentically. She's nude. She got her boobies out. Do it authentically. Authentically. Her hair is flowing behind her. There's a beam of light coming straight from above into her, right to her heart. And below her heart grows a mandala. Below that, another. And below that, a point where her hands are open to receive. Ooh, I love it. The cosmic uterus. This is when it's in the cosmic uterus. Understand that you are constantly planting seeds that the universe, the cosmos, is responding to. They're growing it as you put an order in, and the universe responds to that. And the more you focus on it, okay, they want me to talk about that. The longer you focus on that same point of focus, the more the energy you grow and draw to it. Can you think about that same thing and feel fantastic while you're thinking about it, living the experience, knowing that it's real, feeling what it feels like to be there now, as if you were watching the great movie playing back of your life and had you all emotional? What does it feel like? You're looking at the family videos of when it happened this year and that year and the other year, or when it happened this way and that way on that day and this day. Okay? What does that feel like? The longer you can hold that vibration from a place not of sadness, not of lonely teardrops, but of everything is happening perfectly for me. And everything is delivered with divine timing. Knowing that things take time to grow. How long can you hold that? Can you hold it for at least a minute? Because you're drawing a lot more energy to it. The universe has started moving things. I wonder what would happen if we could all hold it for 10 minutes together. Just sit and hold that vibration for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Feel it. Watch it playing out. And then let it go. Let the universe take control. I don't even feel like this needs to be done repetitively. I feel like if you hit it once authentically, that's enough, honestly. If you hold it long enough, it becomes an eventuality. But the more you do it, as long as you're doing it from that higher vibration, oh, you bringing it, baby. You're bringing it. You're bringing it. Yeah, you're doing fine. Everything's all right. And now you know how to, a new sprout. You started planting new types of seeds. Hold on, girly. I think a new sprout. You started planting a new type of seed, a new plant, something different than you had before. What's the message? What's the message? Why did we cover her boobs? That was weird. Okay. Soul forgiveness is huge. Soul forgiveness. It landed on the cosmic uterus. Soul forgiveness. It wants to go right here in the middle. Worthiness is over here. I can see worthiness. What's this one? Wounded healer. I love this. The soul forgiveness is why you became the wounded healer. And that's what gave you that worthiness vibration that you carry, that you are worthy of and deserve it. No, you never had to do that. If you could align with that automatically, you would have did it, though. This was just your best path. Cosmic power is at the bottom of the deck. Didn't we say already? The cosmos is responding to the seed that you just sprouted, that you planted, that new seed. You planted some new shit. Oh, I just saw it on a huge tribe level. So major collective level. Everybody in alignment with that love and peace and happiness is been out here in their destined, okay, and fated locations wherever they find themselves on earth, all together, planting all of these beautiful seeds of empowerment, of accountability for self from an empowered state in authenticity, and seeing the magic money, the miracles, the success, and the wealth. Navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. Follow your bliss. And that's what you do. It takes you down a journey. And then we have the wondrous universe. Walk in beauty. And it's a Merlin. It's a Merlin with the hat and a cape with stars and moons. Look. You had to learn to follow your bliss. It's been important. And if you haven't gotten there, this is what the assignment is, right? This is homework. You want to resolve shit? You want to get here? If you're not here, okay. Follow your bliss. Walk in beauty. Okay. And they're pointing out that both of those cards is a solitary journey. It's only one person in the card. Okay. And it's like when you were human, you just saw yourself as traveling, wandering the earth, doing this and that and the other. Maybe you weren't really moving around like that, but that's kind of how you saw yourself, alone. As you began to walk in beauty, you start to look at your universe as something that responds to you in magic. Okay. Do you believe in magic? I do. And then this one, what is it? Taking shelter. The answers are within. The answers are within. When you realize that it flows through you, it had to go through the filter of you. Traveling lightly. You figured out a bunch of stuff to dump off into the circular file underneath your desk over there. Things felt better. Yeah, I love this. Okay, this is great. Things felt better. The answers were within. And then, even when it's cold outside, it's warm inside. And it's yours. It's yours. You got your thing. You got it going on. You know that you're safe with you. You do, because you tried giving it to everyone else before, and you had to give it up to yourself this time. It was important that you did that. You're taking shelter in the knowing that no matter what's going on outside, you're always blessed, safe, and protected. Yeah, isolation. See, I told you were by yourself. All right. What else? The dream. You were by yourself and you had a vision of love. And it was all that you'd given to me. Pray through the night, felt so alone, suffered from alienation, carried the weight on my own, had to be strong. So I believe, and now I know I succeeded in finding a place I could see. I had a vision of love, and it was all that you'd given to me. I heard you getting somewhere now. You know why? Because you have your safety and security intact within you. That's what I'm getting. Root chakra energy from the root chakra card that came out. Now that, remember, because the love songs are not to somebody else here. Here on this channel, these love songs, most of the time, are from you to you. And sometimes for somebody else. And sometimes just in general, it's for everybody, type of vibe. But yeah, it's always towards you, from you. Now, and that's what I saw with this traveling card while we were channeling the song in. Thank you, Mariah. This is what's moving you forward. This is what's keeping you going. This is amazing. I love this. I love this. Let's see the soul forgiveness card I heard. Soul forgiveness will go here. You had to forgive yourself, I heard. Okay, experiencing 3 of Pentacles energy. Or is it 3 of Wands? Oh, yeah, 3 of Wands in this deck. All right, soul forgiveness and experiencing. I heard in order to get anything, you kind of had to lay low for a little while. She really looks a lot like a hermit. I can't even lie, because she's all cloaked up, covered up. But her dress has all the colors in it, all the rainbow colors. And she's got stars on her. And her face is a smile. She touches a tree. Oh my God. Is that you putting your hands on the tree for your meditation? Connecting to yourself and to nature? Grounding yourself. Grounding yourself. Speaking to your life in another way. I love that. Okay, the wounded healer is here. You learned all sorts of stuff that made you wiser, more intelligent, and able to process this. I definitely see Taurus energy, even though she's a cat lady, so there's Leo energy here. It's segment, but I see the bull horns there. Okay, moment, 2 of Pentacles energy. You had to learn how to skip the rocks through life, man, instead of get swept away by the waters. Oh, message. Okay. So get swept away by the waters. Okay. Don't be like a boat tossed about by the seas. Okay. No, we have somebody who's maintaining their own balance and happily skipping across the water by putting their feet on the rocks. What I see is stability. You're standing on your stability to help you overcome some emotional situations and allowing the emotions to move and flow and change as you know that they do. This is one of the things that you've learned in life. Wow, what a channeling. That's amazing. Okay, and then we have worthiness. Let's see what's coming out with that. Participation. Ha! As you recognize your worthiness, you're going to be traveling this life connected to you and knowing that the answers are within, walking in freaking beauty, and knowing that you, as you follow your bliss, it doesn't matter if you're accompanied or not, you're good. In worthiness, as you're there, now co-creative participants show up. You find stability for yourself. Yeah. Somebody going to be getting a new home. I see that. Let me see these other cards that we have back here. The winter sowing and the cosmic uterus. Perfect. Show me the winter sowing card. Abundance. Boo, baby. Boom. Okay. Listen. You need to go ahead and focus on what does abundance feel like. That's the vibe. Where do you see abundance? Where is abundance real? I have so much toilet paper in my bathroom. I'm so thankful and grateful that I have so much toilet paper in my bathroom. I love that every time I turn the faucet on, there's water flowing and it's clean and I can use it for what I need it for. Okay, whether I'm showering or washing my hands or flushing the toilet or washing some dishes or washing some laundry or cleaning the floors or whatever I'm doing, the water that I need is always available for me. Okay, that's abundance. We just focused for however many seconds I was talking about the presence of water on abundance. You see how that can happen. Okay. Oh, I love the air. There's so much air. There's air everywhere. Yeah, the air. Yeah, I can't really see it, but I love the air because I know that it's there because I'm breathing. I love the fact that I'm breathing. I love the fact that when I need to breathe, my body's natural response is to breathe. I don't really have to think about it too hard. But I also love that when I do decide to think about my breathing, that I can actually access deeper parts of me through controlled breathing. I freaking love the way that my breathing helps me tap into this place where the body is kind of just taken care of doing its autopilot type of thing, and my spirit, I can hear me better. I love that. That's a beautiful feeling. I love the way that feels. It kind of just tingles all over my body as I sit here, and I appreciate the feeling of it. Okay, in the cosmic uterus, what do we have? The 6 of Cups. Oh, this is something that you have asked for. It could be a soul connection. It could be for your children. It could be the blessing of having children. It or a little somebody coming home healthy. I just picked up on somebody coming home healthy. In the cosmic uterus, this is something that you asked for long ago, that you wanted. It mattered so much to you, and you get it, and you're happily on your path to it. Do you remember when you wanted to be there for that amazing thing that you knew must happen one day while you were alive? Do you remember when you had that idea? You could have been very young. It could have been when you were a kid. You wanted to be somewhere on some day when something specific was happening. Show me this one. Postponement, the cosmic uterus. Don't worry about it while the cosmic uterus is working on it. Past experiences have shown you that when it's not in your face, it's because it's in the cosmic uterus. Yeah, it's time to plant your seeds, take care of your garden, pull out any weeds that are in the way, yeah, and stay focused on abundance. Focus on knowing that you have a harvest season. Yeah, you received something major happened for you in August. Yeah. Anywhere where you're starting to see the participation, the stability here, and moment to moment, you're finding stability here, you're finding stability there, you're finding stability there. All the while, you're overcoming the emotional challenges that present themselves in between the stability, and you're focused on the stability. You're pressing the button on the stability. I just saw his feet on these rocks skipping across this river, pushing the button. I see somebody at a command station where they push the button and something comes down from the button that they pushed. I'm seeing my daughter's conveyor belt experience. If you've been here before, you've heard about the conveyor belt. But they've fallen in the water many times. In other words, they've allowed emotions to overrun them and not follow the guidance of the emotions. They felt the water. They felt the emotions. And I just see them slipping and falling because they were trying to put their feet where the water was instead of where the rocks are. See, what they figured out was the feeling that they were having wasn't saying, come here. It's saying, beware of that. Beware of that. That takes you off your path. Other than that, keep going. So once they figured that out, once we figured that out, then instead of putting our feet where the energy is showing us, we put our feet where the energy is more open on our stability. I heard where the energy is more open, we're on our stability. And then we find ourselves skipping over all these emotionally situations that are meant to knock you off your feet because you keep choosing stability. You know, these emotions are flowing. Too many people make very permanent decisions based off of temporary emotions. And I know that there are some very strong emotions. I've been there where you hold on to certain types of emotions, and you can continue to choose that. But once you know stuff like this, that what you give your energy to, where your focus goes, energy flows, and that's what grows. When you understand these things, you can't unknow that. Sorry, bub. You can't unknow that. You're going to know it forever. You're going to know it forever. Now you're accountable. That's why they say ignorance is bliss, but I don't buy that either, but I'm just throwing that out there because that's what I heard to say. Show me this moment. 9 of Wands. Yeah, I heard you'd have fell down enough times in that water. You said, now not only am I running across this, I'm going to take this stick right here before I go in the water just in case I do need to brace myself, I just see like this time I'm even going to take the stick with me when I cross. So you're going to take some tool. What is a stick? The stick is a tool. You could use that tool for anything you want. And when the emotions get tough, in other words, if he's about to, if he needs a little extra stability, he could put that stick ahead of him while he skips to the next rock if he needed to. Or he could just carry it with him and have a useful tool on the other side. Either way, he's taking his tool with him today. Taking his tool with him this time. What is this tool for you? It's a useful tool to remember to put your feet on the stability instead of in the emotions. Don't go around making permanent life-affecting decisions based on temporary emotions. Yes, it's going to hit you like a gotta take a dump urge. It's a little bit different than these feelings. It's a lot. Think about the difference between, I don't want to get out of bed because I don't want to go to the bathroom versus I got to take a shit. Huge difference. You see the difference right there? It feels different. I know I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. Oh, God, I don't want to get out of bed. Versus, I need to take a shit right now. Whoa, what the fuck is going on with my stomach? I got to go to the bathroom. There's a difference. Learn to recognize that difference. So, what have we done here? We've been live for damn near 2 hours. I love the message that came out. Thank you for being present, because everybody whose energy was here present was part of this collective for sure. And the cool part is there's other people that will not get this message now when you did. But there's others who find it, and for them, it's now when they found it, and it still applies because everything on the channel is timeless. So you're going to align with it at the perfect time. What is it? OMG, I have had a conveyor belt experience tool. Oh, wow. I love that. Yeah, Taurus here. I got cats. Always alone at home. Okay. Yes, we run this. Thank you, Michelle. We ain't scared. We confident, baby. We convinced. Yeah, so this is what I have for you today. What's up, Wisdom App? I see you. So much love, David. David said, I swear you're in my head. Thank you for your guidance. Oh, man, I really value that comment. So grateful for your presence. I'll be back. I'm sure you will, too. And, you know, anybody who's listening on Wisdom App, all this stuff is available for replay on the YouTube channel. So go check me out at LPHtarot on YouTube, and you can find the long-term video version of all of these. So, all right, my loves. So thankful, grateful. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out. Mwah.